I'm going to solve here an example exercise of function operations. Here I'm going to do this addition. I'm going to add g of x and h of x. Now I just want to mention here on the right, here in the center in red, you can see these two notations. They just mean the same thing. They indicate that you're adding up these two functions. So I'm going to proceed just to solve this out. Now notice something first before going any further. You have to get the domains of each g and h and then include these domains in the final solution. So I'm going to do that here. I'm going to take here as this rational expression. I'm going to take what's in the denominator here, this one here, and I'm going to do this. 5 minus x has to be different from 0. In other words, x has to be different from 5. I'm going to do here the same thing with x plus 3. X plus 3 has to be different from 0. So x has to be different from negative 3. Now this I'm just going to write it as domains. So first here the domain of g will be all the real numbers except for the number 5. Now I'm going to get here the domain of h. Domain of h will be all the real numbers except for the negative 3. Okay, so from here on I just have to do this, actually the addition. I'm just going to paste here the actual instruction we have to do. I'm going to paste it in here. I'm going to continue better here. I have more space. Yes. Here. I'm going to continue here. Now I'm going to add h plus g. So I'm going to copy here. Sorry, better here. H first. Here. I'm going to copy g. In here. Now let's see. I'm going to add these two up. In order to do so, I'm going to multiply them by the denominator of the other expression. Be here over here 2 times x minus 3 or 5 minus x times the other denominator will be x plus 3 over x plus 3, and here we have to get along with these operations. Here would be this first one would be 5 times x minus x squared. Here would be plus 5 and minus x. Here I'm just going to leave these two guys here like here, just like they were, and now I'm going to multiply these other denominators here. I'm going to multiply these two, so it will be 2 times x squared plus 6 times x minus 3 times x minus 9. I'm going to leave what's in the denominator just like it is. Now I'm going to proceed to do this addition. First I'm going to simplify this out. Here I'm going to have negative x squared plus 5 times x plus 5 over x plus 3 times 5 minus x, and then on the other one would be 2 times x squared minus 3 times x minus 9 over the same. Now I'm going to proceed to do this addition. Will be here will be 5 minus x. I'm just getting along, putting together both terms here. So we have 2 times x, this one here, added with this one here. So we have x squared. Now I'm going to add this one here with this negative 3 times x. It'll be plus x, and this 5 and this negative 9. So it will be minus 4. Well, basically that would be just it. I'm going to, regarding the part of the addition, just going to copy and place it in here. Now, what about this domain here? We want to use orange here. The domain of this operation, as we have these 2 terms here down here, it would be, we have to take each of them and then make sure they are different from 0. Here we'll have that, with this one here, I'm doing in here, making it different from 0, like this. Now I'm going to use this one. I'm going to place it in here. 5 minus x is different from 0. So 5 will be different, x will be different from 5. So this restriction, I'm going to write it down here. It's a bit tight here, but it will work. It's the domain of h plus g will be all the real numbers except for the negative 3 and 5. Now in here it would be before writing the final domain, I would have to include this domain of g and the domain of h in the solution, and they have this restriction of positive 5 and negative 3, which are, but the thing is, they're actually here included already, the domain of this expression h plus g. So I'm just going basically to copy this expression for the final domain. I'm going to write it in here in the middle. Final domain will be all the real numbers except for the negative 3, 5. This would be our final domain. This would be the domain of the solution, and here we go. This would be the actual expression, the final expression, the algebraic expression. So well, that would be basically it. I hope this is useful for you. So let's go for another one.